franchement, j'y croyais pas. Quand je vois ce que vous avez réussi, want jullie zijn ingeslaagd. Ik sta er helemaal paf van.
Thank you, Michel, that we wanted to develop a model which creates a, let's say, a regional self-sufficient ecosystem around local and healthy food production. In Flanders, it's around 16%, which is not that high. And if we also look at food waste, 143 billion euro of food, which is being wasted. Farmers are losing about 10% of revenue simply because of cosmetical issues. The biomarket is that they've seen a decline in their market, and basically because customers are changing their behavior. And is that 50% of the population is affected by the current crisis. People see that prices are going to go up, so you see a shift in customer behavior, and that's having an impact today on the biomarket, because that kind of food is a little bit more expensive, and it represents today about 14,000 hectares. We want to turn or transform about 10% of the existing agriculture land into a regenerative form of agriculture, which is about 500 hectares. With that, we can supply about 30% of the population with healthy local foods, which is about 13,500 citizens. And it's, we also want to move away from what we call the mono revenue model that farmers use today to a multi-revenue model. And that means that the producers will have to shift from what they now do, maybe one or two different types, to a much wider diversity of products. The other thing is carbon farming, is ecotourism, and also some what we call regenerative plugins, which is small initiatives that a local producer can take, for example, planting trees, changing from a monoculture to a multiculture, things like that, where he can quickly benefit from. They see a big differentiator versus some of the other initiatives that they've seen so far. So signal that we're on the right track with this. I'm already to 4 farmers, a little bit more, but I think most of them are quite interested in the project that we want to implement in their region. So we have already 4 farmers that are interested. There's also some citizens that have some agricultural land available and they want to do something good with it. And we have already 2 of them that actually want to participate in this. And we have also 2 enterprises that are already, let's say, producing food for their own supply chain today, but they have more land available and they'd like to introduce that into the project that we have. So we have around 11 hectares already. And we've been talking to one national retail group, which is interested in doing the distribution, the local distribution for us. We've been talking to one of the cities in question, and there also we have some very positive signals that they are very, let's say, pleased with what we're trying to achieve here. It's a mix of, I call it expertise, entrepreneurship, local involvement, a lot of local involvement, and systemic thinking.